question here from a beer. It's got a couple likes and it's on how many grams of carbs should one take in a post-workout shake and post-workout meal? If the person has 8 to 10% body fat, is it good to take simple carbs like glucose in post-workout? This is a great question. So the way we address it is based on the body part you've trained and the amount of volume you've done. So bigger body parts are going to require more glucose, more sugars after a workout. So you want to look at this like from a body part standpoint. First off, doing 100 reps, 10 sets of 10 on quads is a whole nother experience than doing 10 sets of 10 on forearm curls. All right, so you're gonna take a different amount of carbs depending on the body part. The bigger the body part, the more carbs you earn. So you deplete more carbs on bigger body parts, so you earn more carbs after the workout. So that's the primary principle. Now, in terms of the specific number, it's very hard to do this with everybody unless I'm doing this one-on-one. We would start off low though, and the goal is to get as many as possible. So, for somebody trying to lose fat, we might start off with none. And then when they're getting into the single-digit body fat, we might do a 1-to-1 ratio of protein to carbs. So if it's 50 grams of carbs, it's 50 grams of protein as well. And then we go up to 100, so a 2-to-1 ratio. And then we try and go up to a 3-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein. And eventually, some of your best gains, if you're lean, will be at a 4-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein. So I recommend you start off with 50 grams post-workout, and then as you get feedback from the mirror from week to week, you increase the dose if you're not gaining body fat. As long as you're gaining quality weight, you go to 100 grams post-workout, and then 200 grams. And then eventually you might be having through 300 grams of carbs after your workout if you can tolerate them. So it's a very individual thing that has to be done with outcome-based decision making, okay? So great question, and yes, I do recommend higher glycemic carbs. A cheap option for you guys out there is juice, like cranberry juice, grape juice, raspberry juice. It's got antioxidants, vitamin C in there as well. So that's a really, really cool way of getting your post-workout carbs. If you want to get fancier, you can get into carb powders. Gatorade's always an option. So you got a lot of different options there. I tend not to go high on the fruit because of the fructose. It's primarily a glucose kind of carb, and that's what I've found to be the best for myself and the clients that I've worked with for over 10 years. So that's it. I hope that helps. If you got any more questions, post them below, and be sure to like and subscribe. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you. Cortisol levels and start promoting hormone helpful. Let me do that again. And you start. That was kind of good, right? So let me try it here again. You want your post-workout, now I'm rambling a bit.